Like legit, like I guess literally, but like
Yeah, I know.
yeah. What's it called? I did get the High Noon Darius skin. I
That's my hard with that.
I am a huge fan of it.
I
I
like the
think
whip sound when you
I
W. It's
might
just so
I
easy to
might
tell.
like it more than Dunk Master.
I like it more
I
than
only
Master.
played it one game with it, but I'm a huge fan of how it looks.
Mm.
And then I also got Diana unlocked, and then I had Inferno Diana or Sentinel. I chose Sentinel because it's
Sentinel's
cleaner,
way
but
better.
Inferno looks cool,
I
but
don't like
Sentinel looks
Inferno.
cleaner.
I don't think I even have Inferno, but I don't like it.
But
The Thresh, which means doubly important, you don't get hit by the hooks.
yeah. So
They
Jinx
hit
and
that,
Thresh.
Jinx and Thresh are gonna like mulch us.
Yeah.
And if you're in point blank range, I mean, I'm not sure the right thing to do, but usually I do not W them. I just start running away. Especially since you have Swifties, you're generally better. I mean, your point blank W is pretty much always gonna hit. But like you have to wind that up for a second. And I really don't like getting shot for more than
Can I hide behind a minion?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
No, run on top. It's on top. Usually my first reaction is to shoot and then run away. You have to shoot because obviously that's how you do your damage, but move speed, yeah.
Yeah.
And also you keep them chunked out lower so they don't this it's a fight and run or kiting basically. Always do that no matter what. You can get a shot off, you take that shot. Also, oh yeah, fine. Taking fleet is a fine. I mean, I always take harvest because I got the cojones, I want to kill people, but fleet is also okay. Make sure when you have your charge, like, you know where the charge, like, is, right, above your, like, you know, where your buffs are. If it goes to 100, that means you have a fleet charge up. Shoot them. Do not shoot a minion. Minions heal you for, like, 10% of the healing instead of 100. So make sure you shoot them. Plus, I like the two rapid fire cannon people because they give you extra range. So it helps you get. I mean, honestly, I think I like the short range more. So you're punished more rather than punished less for your movement. Think about your shorter range ADC. You're gonna have to make sure your movement's on point. So I was thinking like maybe someone like Twitch might also be good. I think. Problem is his ulti gives him a shitload of range, and he has a very high rate of fire too, which means you have less incentive to kite. It's a pretty hard balance. Right now I just think Jhin is good enough. Also, he's my favorite. He's fun. So you be wary of Shen ultis, level 6. We're gonna be like level 4. At level 4 for mid lane assassins being level 6, basically. So when bot lane us is level 4, mid lane's gonna hit 6 usually, level 4, level 5-ish. Top lane I think should be like level 4, level 5, more towards level 5. Like when we're level 5, they're gonna hit 6 so they can take an ulti down. Just be wary of a Shen ulti if you go in deep. And remember, if Thresh engages on you and you have to fight and you can't like kite away, focus fire the ADC. Do not focus fire Thresh. Unless the ADC's out of range and Thresh just takes a really dumb engage where you're able to shoot him for like 2 times before ADC gets in range. Unless that happens, you always get the ADC in and all, and just pretend the support doesn't exist. Pretty much. Because that's the one who's gonna do damage to you. It doesn't matter how low HP it is. Just make sure you kill the one who can kill you. You can always clean up the support later. You can just start running. Oh, you see how you kited up instead of kiting down? You just spent like 3 seconds going it. Yeah. That's why I like hanging out like to the right side, and then I just start kiting down in between my movements. I wasn't paying attention to see if you're moving in between each shot, but I'll just let you do that. You're allowed to press Q on these 3. Oh no, you actually can just right click it. Oh, you missed one. There we go. Now you're take your shot. Now just reload. You have to shoot. You have 1.5 seconds. Uh-oh. I should have exhausted early, but that was just a bad fight.
I was trying to bait out the hook. If I just ran back, I would have like I would have lived. But I was trying to bait out the hook. That was my thought process while I was going back and forth. But
Yeah,
if I didn't do
no,
that,
no, no,
I
no,
would
no,
have
no.
lived.
Here, he's way too close to you. If he has a long distance, he has to hit a max range one. Maybe that might be valid. But if he's point blank on you, he's gonna be hitting that hook. So you don't let him step up that close to begin with. You run backwards instead. Also, press Q on the lowest health minion. But also try not to press Q if you can avoid it. Prep that minion, prep this minion. Oh, too late. Prep this melee. I know it held my 4th shot for the cannon, but okay. There we go. Get nice and close too, and then practice your movement. There we go. One's gonna die. Did you get that one? You get that one? Alright, you needed to prep that minion again. This minion you don't need to prep. Be sure shot is one shot, it's good. Oh, I want you to shoot the Jinx. That's because you're right-clicking instead of doing the... Okay, I think you might die there. Oh, that's way too risky to take a W there. Not important to do that. That almost got you killed. He gets 2 rockets off, you're dead. Just stay on her tower. Anyway, don't W there. Okay. And you see how you W'd on the spot again? How it did backwards, that got you killed? Maybe if you ran backwards, maybe you make it out. I don't think you make it out. Anyway, also, your shot on the minion with your 4th shot instead of the Jinx, you know why that happened? It's because you tried to right-click and you missed the right-click instead of attack.
Oh, okay.
Always just pretend your right-click doesn't exist. It's only for minions. If you're fighting an enemy champion, use your A. Just tap A near them. Or you can also tap A behind you. That's what I like to do. So that way, if you're kiting backwards, all you do is you right-click right behind you, and then you tap A right behind you, and then it shoots the thing that's closest to you, which is usually a champion. I think, I'm not sure, but if you have a champion close and a minion, I think it prioritizes the champion with attack move. You don't need to toggle champions on. I'm fairly certain that's how it works. Not entirely. But now, since you see you're super behind, you died twice, and you have a 15 CS gap, so you're basically 3 kills down, you're just gonna have to farm, that's it. Any lane interactions are gonna happen is you're gonna lose. Right now this wave, gonna... What's happening with this wave right now, Sam?
Push out.
Yeah, it's gonna push. So that means you're gonna need to build up another wave. When the next wave comes, I want you to crash it. So right now, just take last hits, build up that 3-wave slow push, or 2.5 wave slow push, and then crash that. And then maybe we could help that Drake or something. Because if we keep... Like, if this keeps on happening, like, you without having a big minion wave that's gonna 100%... Oh, no, never mind. This minion wave isn't gonna crash, because they're thinning it out for us. Take one direction and kite in that one direction. Oh shit, I got rooted. My bad. Also, I'm not playing anyone with hard CC, but since I'm maxing Q, I think the slow is gonna get bigger. Oh, it doesn't actually, never mind. Anyway, that slows a 20% slow when I get the empowered Q off. Also, when you kite, you see how you kited in a diagonal direction, you kited like that? You kite horizontal instead. Do not kite... Because if you move back, the skill shot's still gonna hit you because you're moving less laterally. Just move directly side to side from where the skill shot's coming. Okay. So like if he's chucking from this bush, you move here. You don't move here. You get it?
Yeah.
You're on Drake, and we're just gonna have to give. That's fine. Also, you're way too trigger happy in your W's. You need to make sure they're at a safe distance away where the ADC especially can't shoot you.
Okay.
That's a bit too early on the shot. Not too trigger happy again. Thank God he's thinning it out for us. Oh my God, this guy does not know how to manage a wave. He's just letting us farm under tower. It's so nice.
An enemy has been slain.
My rule of thumb is once you die twice, you're gonna have to play safer. You take opportunities, but you try not to be super proactive, because chances are you're gonna lose. Unless you see opportunities, which mostly means them burning cooldowns and you get a free, like, go in or poke off or whatever. Remember, try not to Q unless it's a 3-stack wave and you really need the CS. Like, I want you only right-clicking for the wave. That's too early. That has too much HP. Just wait until that. No, I wanted you to wait another volley from the casters until it's at like a slipper. Just so you don't push the wave out any further. Just shoot him. You can just shoot him. You have a 4-shot charge up. Anytime you have a 4-shot, you wanna posture aggressively. You don't need to shoot there. You want that last hit. You don't want the softening up the cannon. Just shoot him. You have a 4-shot. Just fucking shoot him. That's not shooting him. Did you right click again, or did you attack move? What happened?
Click.
Yeah, no, attack move. If you're attacking a champion, always tap A instead. Just shoot him. I don't like seeing you use the 4-shots on the minions. We have literally 0 pressure on the Jinx. I don't even know where Thresh is. I think he's in that bush, most likely. So, okay, there it is. I said I think he's in the bush, he immediately popped out of that bush. You have to prep that minion. You have to maybe prep this one too, yeah.
This is rough, but we gotta start somewhere, right?
Yeah. It's gonna be like this for like maybe
It'll be like that for a while, for a bit.
I'd say like 50
So do you
games.
recommend me saving up for Gale Force or buying boots at least? I have 5.
I mean, how much gold do you have?
540.
540? Yeah, just buy a pair of boots. Or you can buy dagger, but boots also works. You can't afford pickaxe, you can't afford yeah, anytime you can't afford your next component, you buy the boots, pretty much. Oh wait, you don't buy daggers, you buy Swifties, I forgot. This is gonna be like this for like maybe the next several months, I think.
Yeah.
Like every game's gonna be like this. I'd be very surprised if you manage to win lane. So just prepare. This is how it's gonna be for like 50 to 100 probably. Maybe even longer. I don't even know. Also trap up this. I mean, you have a need to like put them right in the center. Not in the bush. I like it in the big opening. Bush also works. People like walking there. Ideally, you have a support who can ward, but I don't. Apparently, you can ward over the wall into that bush like there. Apparently, you can do that. I've tried it many times. I don't know how to do it. It's never worked yet. You see how there's a low HP minion on the top side, but the casters aren't shooting it? Don't take the last hit there, especially if you don't want the wave to push. Because it's not gonna, like, it's not aggroed currently. Probably we're gonna stun off? Oh, the hit hits the hook. The delayed hook. Oh, flash out, just barely. Oh, not. You see how you dodged diagonal against the straight course, like, perpendicular from the
Yeah,
shoulder?
I should've, yeah.
You move, like, a couple units souther instead of...
I'm 40 gold away from getting Swifties. Do I sell D-Blade?
What? Do not sell D-Blade. No. D-Blade sells for 180, and you don't want to be selling that until, like... Unless you can get your mythic, or, like, you can finish a full item, I would not sell D-Blade. Just go. Honestly, you can just go.
I just bought Crit Cloak.
I wouldn't finish Swifties because 600 gets you Crit Cloak, as you can see, instead of Swifties. And you want the component over that. Oh, Katarina gets reset. Dash. No, not enough damage for the reset on Thresh. That's so bullshit. Oh my god. He doesn't even have any MR. He just has boots and the fucking shoulder guard. That's all he gets, and that's what durability gets you. Durability gets you people who you can't reset off of. God damn it. Oh, dude, I forgot. I just watched a YouTube video earlier today about the most bullshit part of the fucking new freaking Katara lady. Literally the 1 1/2 times XP for both your teammates is literally just that. There he is. Also, when you have the trap out, usually you shoot your W immediately, so if you nail the stun, they get hit by the trap too, because the trap does a buttload of damage. Just sit back, don't even posture. Thresh is gonna come hex flashing out of that thing over the side, I think, and then gonna hook you and kill you. There we go. Oh, Thresh is behind. He hooks forward. Okay. He has no hook for like 15 seconds, I think. I don't know how long it's been on. You have Karthus now, so you can step up a little bit. We want this to hit the tower at least, unless Karthus is gonna push you out. I mean, we are insanely weak. He did buy shield bow instead of Kraken? So what I like to do is, you know, when you're reloading after your 4th shot, that's my time when I like to shoot my W's and my Q's, because, you know, you have a free W and Q. Fucking die too. Oh, shit.
Don't have to stick with me on this journey, but I'd greatly appreciate it. It's gonna be rough, I know that.
I'm just gonna sit on you, I think.
But it's helping me. It's helping me, trust me.
Well, it's gonna be like this for a long time. Like,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
more than 100 games at this rate, I think. Probably. Like, think about it, you're picking up an entirely new role, and also you don't have any movement mechanics to speak of to transfer over from, like, top lane. Top lane, you can learn your movement mechanics just fine as well, but, like, it's not there. Remember, I just want you pressing your auto attack button. It's a little bit early, but that's okay. You see how it's like a quarter HP? I want you shooting like as tight as possible, so like 10% HP, especially since you're weak and you don't want to push the wave. Otherwise, you're gonna end up with a more pushed wave. Always shoot the melees instead of the casters. Casters do more damage. So if you see a low HP caster that's not getting attacked, attack the middle one since he's getting attacked by the casters. The one on the right side was not getting attacked, so he's not gonna die unless you shoot him. You see how the left one was taking the aggro from the melee minions and the casters? You shoot that one instead of the one on the right. Usually it's easy to choose because you just shoot the one which has the lowest HP, but sometimes two of them are gonna have low HP, but you have to pay attention to which minions, like which one your minions are attacking. Pretty much. He has free autos. I know what he's doing there. He's crazy. I should have exhausted and we just got a free kill there. I feel like the jungler's sitting there, but I kind of want you to run at him. I want to see what happens. Oh, not if you eat that though. Alright, run at him. Go. Get him. Exhausted. Get him. Fucking get him. Shoot him. Shoot him. Remember, move. You're not moving. Oh, 4th shot would have gotten him. I think if you kited, was he shooting? I don't think he was shooting, but like I still want to see you move instead of standing still for like 4 seconds.
Yeah, that was awful.
That's not good. I mean, do you want to surrender? I think no, right?
I think
vote yes.
I think yes.
Yes? You want to get to lane phase again? Is that it?
Yeah, I want to get
Still
as
practice
much.
your mechanics just fine after lane phase, like, you know, on
I know
minions.
I know I can, but for right now, I want to bombard myself with lane phase.
Alright, fine. That's
So
fine.
I'm not. So at least I'm not fucking like feeding and moving. You know what I mean?
Alright.
And also, I am learning a whole nother role. It's not like you're coaching me top. If that makes sense. Or like you're coaching me jungle or something. It's like this is literally.
I mean, there
a
is
brand
definitely
new fucking
value
role
still to be had after you losing and after lane phase ends.
No,
There's
there
plenty of
is,
value
but I
there.
definitely do want to bombard myself with laning phase.
See, dude, that's what I keep on saying. I want them just to add a game mode where it's literally just lane and that's it. And I'm like, just basically make 1v1s like official, like make an official queue for 1v1s, or just, I don't know, make some kind of team-based 1v1 or something.
Yeah.
And then this is before
Or like they
just start
unlock,
playing an iron.
or they unlock the lanes after like 30 minutes or something ridiculous. You know what I mean? Or like I don't know if they still want to make it 5v5, like unlock the lanes like much later.
I mean, I don't want anything else.
I'll be right back. I'm just gonna get a drink.
Go ahead. Oh wait, what skins did I get? I got UB, I got Battle Boss Yasuo, I got Praetorian Graves. Praetorian Graves looks nice. I don't want Viego. Talon, I don't like that one. Alright, let's play Praetorian Graves. I think it kind of looks cool. How does a gun sound though? What? Why is he a robot? What the fuck? I don't know. I like the gun sound, but I don't like the shooting sound. How can you make his voice a robot voice? That's a really bad thing.
Hello?
Hey, what's up? Turns out the
Okay.
Praetorian Graveskin, he just sounds like a robot.
Hold on.
Apparently.
Hold on, my bad. For cutting you off, but I think I fucked up. So
What's up?
for under player movement, I'm confused.
What
Is
button?
is it player attack move, player attack only click, or player attack move click?
Player attack move click.
Okay, so I've had it wrong the entire fucking time.
Yeah,
Okay.
basically, the normal attack move is you press A and that allows you to left click to input attack move command. That's how it is in pretty much every other extreme mindset, where you can just tap A and it puts a move command or attack move command on the round. Like where
Yeah.
immediately which is really most other games you have to input 3 commands to do attack move. You tap A, you left click, and then you right click, and that's one rotation of that. That's how it is in like every other RTS.
No,
In
I
this game, it's even
unbound
easier.
my key on accident because I was messing with the communication and I accidentally clicked the wrong thumb button, and then I just
I
fucked
put
up
it on
because I
A.
forgot
Don't
which.
put on thumb button. Put on A. So it's like
I'm
right
on my
next to
thumb button
S.
a lot more though.
All right, yeah, it's fine. I just think it's weird because I use put movement on my WASD keys.
Because it's definitely much easier for me
All
to
right, fine. Because
hit my thumb button.
like in like RTS games, what you can do is you can just tap S instead of A. Basically, S is like a ghetto attack move where you just stop moving and then you attack anything in range automatically, right? But
Yeah.
that doesn't let you target, so it doesn't matter where your mouse is pointing. You're just attacking the closest thing to you. This gives you a little bit more control, and I put it right next to S. It's like what you do in StarCraft. You can just right click S if you're like kiting Marines around, and you gotta do that like twice every second. So like people do that instead because like if you left click, you're way too slow on like kiting your Marines because you gotta attack twice every second. So like it's basically the same thing as that, except instead of being on the S key, it's on the A key. But if you really think you can tap your mouse button faster, that's fine. I just think it's really weird to have a move command on your thumb button.
Because like because my thumb naturally rests on like the thumb button.
Oh, but I just think it's weird. I use that for my communication. Like my forward
Well,
thumb, I
my
have.
forward thumb button is my communication because I use that less, obviously.
What, you use your forward thumb less than your back thumb? That's where I put my thumb. I put my thumb on the forward thumb button.
On my mouse, since it's like a larger mouse, I have my thumb resting on the back thumb button.
Oh yeah, you don't have monster hands like me. I forgot.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're taller than me by a couple inches.
My
I think by
hands are
3 or 4.
huge. Like the Death Adder just fits me just right. And you said this thing's massive. Like my thumb comfortably rests on. I don't actually rest it on the thumb button. I rest it on the grippy part.
I was gonna say
under the
because
thumb
I'm
button.
medium-sized glove.
Oh. I think I'm medium-sized glove too, but I mean I don't wear gloves, so I don't know.
I was saying medium fits me kind of big, but small's too small, so I'm like a schmedium. But they don't sell schmediums, so
I mean some places do.
it depends on the type of glove. But like most of the work gloves I use for like whenever I get a clothing in sales, like snow gloves or winter gloves, I'll get a large because they're bigger. I don't need them super tight, but like work gloves when I'm out in the motor pool, I
Oh, I
get
do
a
use
medium.
gloves. I use the rubber gloves, and I wear the medium, like not vinyl. What is it
Or
called?
dishwasher
Metroid?
gloves, I wear larges because it's easier to get off.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking like the exam gloves, like what you wore in the hospital, like those kinds. I bought mediums, and they're way too tight. Like they're,
Yeah,
like, super
no.
tight.
What's it called? I wear larges for those. I only wear mediums if I'm dealing with COVID patients and I like really care about like making sure I don't get shit on me. But large is definitely comfortable.
I should have gotten larges.
You might just have longer thumbs. I don't know. That could be another thing too.
I know my hands are big. Because
Okay,
like
so yeah,
I
that
put
makes
the
sense.
Death Adder in my, like if I'm putting my hand on the Death Adder, my fingertips are like maybe like a quarter of an inch off the like edge, like shorter than the edge. But like if my hands are smaller, I'd be like maybe 1 inch away from the edge or something. I don't know. I just know this is a big mouse. People always say it's a big mouse and it fits me like perfectly. So like I don't think I move any smaller. I mean, you're palming, right? Or are you finger tipping? Or
I'm
clawing?
like I'm not clawing. I'm like palming,
Ah, okay.
which is definitely my favorite.
Yeah, sometimes I actually fingertip. I like doing that when I'm no,
I know what
surfing
you're
the web
talking
actually.
about. I never did that before, but I could see it. Or at least I never tried it consistently. But yeah, I definitely like palming a lot more.
Yeah, same here. I just when I'm like browsing the internet, like I like fingertip because I can move my mouse faster. I don't have to move my wrist. I just move my fingers around. It's much easier to do stuff. And clawing is like you have to really arch your fingers. Like you have to arch it like basically 90 degrees straight up and down. That's like clawing. Fingertip is like you're basically palming, but like your palm isn't touching the palm isn't touching the mouse at all. It's just the fingertips. That's why it's a fingertip grip. That's why I like that. Man, what's up with these queue times? Jeez.
I don't know. I was trying to get into an iron game like a few hours ago at like prime time. Like it used to only take me a minute, but it took me 4 minutes.
Well, yeah, Iron. There's less players in it, so it's gonna be
I know
longer.
there's less players, but it's never taken me that long, like anytime after work.
That's crazy.
But here, I mean, it's a good thing. I mean, it's definitely gonna drop our MMR slowly
Yeah, I mean, I'm
because
still gold though. I
I'm
think.
definitely gonna be feeding a decent amount, but I'm gonna try my best.
That's what counts. Oh. My God, why is this so long?
These queue times, Jesus fucking Christ!
Yeah.
Come on.
I think it's the skill discrepancy, Sam. That's what
No,
they said.
it 100% is.
Yeah. That's what they said in
1000%.
Flex Queue. I remember we were queuing up Flex Queue, like, there's a huge skill discrepancy. It's gonna take longer to find games, so probably that.
Yeah, because it's not even a little bit, like it's a huge discrepancy.
Yeah. Collect chromas.
Like in my rank games, like I just got an S on Mordekaiser.
Really? Congratulations.
The thing is that like S's used to be really impressive, but it's like I'm not saying I get them all the time, but like I've gotten quite a few S's like the last 2 months where I'm not like I guess I'm not as shocked as I was as before.
Uh-huh. Oh, that was my humor. Mastery.
Doubt is the greatest enemy.
Not getting Belveth, huh? Crazy.
I don't know what it is, but like ever since this patch, I haven't seen Belveth. No bans.
Master E, that's why. Master E, that's literally it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about. I keep forgetting that he got buffed.
Mm-hmm. Guess what they didn't take away? I called it. They never take away mechanics. They never say, "Oop, we fucked up with these dumb mechanical changes."
That's what I don't
They
understand.
just change the numbers. All it is nerf
like
his health and damage. That's it.
I
Not
feel
even
like
by
there
a
should
lot.
be mechanic changes. Like, why are they so?
It never
like,
happens because people get used to it and they get really mad when you take it away from them.
I get it, but
None
it's
of
like,
these things that are added are ever going away. Look at all the reworks. Does Swain still have his infinite ulti? Yup. Does Olaf still have his infinite ulti? Yup. Does fucking like Sivir still have her resetting on like 0.5 second reset every auto? Yup. And infinite duration on her ulti as long as she's fighting? Yup. All these things.
So
They're keeping them forever.
if I'm laning against Ezreal,
Mm-hmm.
the way I should be fighting him is because he has his Q often, right?
Yeah, pretty much every.
So should
2
I
seconds.
just be fighting him like behind minions basically, or auto
You can
once?
swing it, yeah. You can also like you can also sidestep his Qs. I mean, it might be a little difficult because they're pretty fast, but like, I mean, yeah, you should be able to hide behind minions for the most part and get free shots on him when he steps up. He is roughly equivalent range.
Because my
His Q
biggest
range
thing is definitely going to be working on trading,
Mm-hmm.
I guess, because like I don't, because I'm squishier. I want to get out of the passive mindset since I'm
Yeah, you
squishier.
can't not.
So
not
I want to
trade.
be able to Like obviously win trades, but like actually learn trading.
Yeah, you have to do it first. You can't
Yeah,
just
yeah.
You remember how I said you're holding onto your 4-shot and shooting minions with it like 90% of the time, even
Yeah.
after lane and we've lost, you still have to shoot him if you have an opportunity to, and it's very obvious when you have an opportunity to as Jhin, because you have your big 4-shot.
Yeah.
Does like 1.5 times damage or something. And you can just use it to zone. Like, you can just hold on to it and just start walking at them. You can walk past their casters. If they
Yeah.
walk all the way back, they're missing CS. You get zoned from your 4-shot, basically. If they eat the 4-shot,
Yeah,
they
so
eat the
that's
4-shot.
gonna be
That's
that's gonna be my big.
It's
or that's gonna be
very
my-
obvious. If
my
you have
big
a 4-shot, just step shoot them with a 3rd-shot, and then just start walking at them. They start running away because they see you have a 4-shot. Careful, Lulu can polymorph you as a point and click,
Yeah.
and she can poke you with the picks and her.
At least it's not like
show.
Lulu Jinx.
Yeah, Lulu Ezreal I don't think is a super good combo.
No, it's not.
Unless his Q skills with attack speed. Oh yeah, if they wanted to do a mini rework, they could just make his Q cooldown like super negative by like saying, oh, it already refunds time like on hits, I think. And I think it refunds the W cooldown every time you hit a Q or something. I don't know. Anyway, if they really wanted to, they could make it so like every auto refunded like half a second of Q. That's the fucking rate they're going, man. It drives me nuts. I hate this balance so much. I don't know what they're smoking. Jesus. Gets me so angry.
That is a god awful chroma, Garen chroma. Jesus
Which
fucking
one?
Christ. I like the gold, but I hate the purple.
It's fine.
That purple
like
scarf?
it.
Oh my god, it's fucking hideous.
Oh, you gotta sit on the red buff.
Oh shit, my
Yeah,
bad.
go over here. Okay, I'll go. I need to drop my pink first. So I'm lazy. You think I should max my Q still, so we have poke out? Or do you want me maxing E instead, so it's more on you to, you know, do stuff?
Whatever Lolytic says, or whatever the stats
Q is what
say.
you're supposed to do, so you constantly poke them, but like, I'm not really focused on that, because I'm mostly focused on what you're doing. And
You can do
this
you can do
way-
it. It's up to you.
I mean, it's much worse, though. So you don't have the
I mean, if
mana
it's
to-
much worse, then do Q.
Yeah, alright, I'll do Q then.
Because your poke, yes, it's helpful, but it doesn't do like an insane amount of damage.
It does, maxed out, does 8% current health and 260 magic damage on a 6-second cooldown, so it is a lot of damage. Well, I guess it's not any different from playing any other sport, because other sports can do. If you shoot toward the sleep.
So they didn't leash.
Yeah, so he's starting topside, he's gonna end up on bot.
Yeah, he's gonna end up bot.
So prep these minions. Prep these minions. See how low our minions are on that side? So just prep them. You want your minions of roughly equal strength or a little bit weaker. And just shoot Lulu because he's the only target of opportunity. It's the only one you can actually shoot. And keep on thinning him out. Right now they're going to get level 2 off 3 minions. Like 3 minions in this wave, they're going to get level 2. We're not getting level 2 first. So if you see them getting the first level 2, we're in trouble. Right? So we're going to have to just sit under tower. Pretty much. We're gonna lose some CS too because you didn't thin them out early enough. You're level 2 now. Just sit under tower. That's all we can do. Prep that minion. Prep it. Prep it. Prep it. Prep it. Prep it. Bit too late on that. Or maybe you get it still. I would have waited for one shot from the turret on the melee. You see how the turret was shooting the melee because it's a melee minion instead of the range one. Should we shoot the one turret shooting? Okay, that's fine. You missed 3 CS for that. Or I think 2 CS, actually. That was very risky to prep that. That's something I would have held on for the turret shot first. Or remember, we're very weak. Very weak. Ooh, that's way too close. But you gotta fight and run. You had an opportunity to shoot him like a couple times instead of gonna die. He was running at you for like 3 seconds or 2 seconds, and you didn't shoot him once. You just ran straight backwards. So he's able to get 2 autos and a Q off and chunk us out. That's not good. Alright, I'm out of mana now. She's sitting in that bush. He's sitting in the bush. You can still move when you're polymorph. I have 1 heal left. If he doesn't E forward, we don't die. Oh my god.
It's gonna be a shit show. It's
It
okay,
is a
though.
shit show. It already has been a shit show. You can just reset if you think you're gonna die.
Oh,
I mean, you should
100%.
have done it a long time ago instead of walking around here. I mean, we're
Okay.
also out of XP range, and they're level 3, I assume. Yeah, and we're level 2, and you're at like a sliver of HP. So if you think staying will get you killed, I think they get a really clean and easy dive off. So you should have reset like 10 seconds. I just didn't say anything. It's on me. At least it didn't crash it, and it's cannon. If it's cannon, you can take a reset and get back to lane before cannon dies, or at least cannon dies, but you get some minions still instead of 0 minions. This one didn't crash, so we didn't miss that much. But I mean, you're at a 30 CS to 7, so that's already a kill down, basically. He's gonna come back with Sheen, and his attack's gonna hurt a lot more. Don't tank the minions, don't tank the minions. You have to stand behind the turret when the wave is dead. Otherwise, you see how you lost 10% of your HP by tanking the minions for a second? Don't do that, you can't do that. You don't have the wiggle room
try
of
to
being
get that
tanky.
last
Don't
one.
Q. Don't Q, you need precision. Q doesn't give you precision, it gives you luck. Don't prep that. You don't shoot fast enough. You're no ADC's gonna shoot fast enough. You get 2 hits in. Get the turret one first, and then you can Q that low HP one. That's fine. Problem is, if you Q the low HP one, sure you get the CS, but like your wave's gonna be pushing instead of like slow pushing. It's gonna be fast pushing instead. Right now it's slow pushing, which is not good, but at least it's not crashing. So you're gonna get 1 wave where it meets right here, and now it's gonna slow push, or it's gonna push towards him this way. Who's in the bush? Alright, he's coming to gank. He's coming to gank. He's coming to gank. You didn't step up. Now this guy's gonna die because he didn't step up. Oh, he's not gonna die. They also pinged it too, so like you can see on the mini map, but you can also see that.
You serious? Was I really that locked
He
in? I
pinged
didn't
it
even
right
see the-
on top of our lane, right on the bush. He
Oh,
pinged like
shit.
right on the middle bush,
Oh, okay.
and you were just sitting back doing nothing. First, you gotta see it on the mini map. You shouldn't have to rely on ping, but especially if there's a ping there, you have to crash this wave. You didn't make that happen. Good poke. Now you can just feel the wave, push that in, and now you can follow it up. My cat's ready. Sam's learning how to play ADC. I'm telling him how bad he is. You're gonna have to let this wave crash. Don't shoot the minions. You want the wave pushing back.
That's the pajama skin.
His skin's a pajama skin. Ezreal's, yeah. Pajama skin. We can turn on them. Turn on them, Kindred. Oh, he's chasing. Okay, we have to. Okay, we turn now. We turn now. We turn now. We turn now. You're way too slow on the turn, Sam. Okay, I missed. Okay. Do we get Hank? Do we get Lulu? He gets the other guy? Perfect. What do you mean? I'm playing Yumi. What? I'm watching.
I didn't know you.
Yumi, all you do is you sit and you tap E. You can do it. It's so easy. People play with their feet on me. It doesn't take much mechanics. This is me being AFK, basically. I'm just spectating.
It's funny.
Yeah, this is how I can play League of Legends without playing League of Legends. Even better, I'm playing Mastery. Just keep on shooting. They're dead. Sam, they're dead. Jungle is dead too. What are you doing? We take a play here. What are you doing? We take a play here. And then you can crash this wave too. Or you can just let it bounce. I mean, this wave's gonna bounce if this turret, like, leaves. So it's fine. You don't have to push it. You have to commit to one or the other. Doing something like this is very bad. So since you already started pushing, make sure you commit as fast as you can and then leave. It's okay if you leave that wave because our entire wave dies and that wave is a little bit softened up but not a lot. So technically it will push towards them. It depends on how far it comes. Actually, yes, I think.
Don't tell anyone, but I
Yeah.
love hugs.
Pretty cheap character.
Yeah, it is. It's great. I love how little I have to play League of Legends playing it. It's great. I don't care that we ended up getting all 3 of them in that gank. There's a lot that can be improved upon.
100%. It was very sloppy.
Every
My
time
turn.
like that,
I should have turned sooner. Yeah.
I
there
shouldn't
was a
have to
lot.
call it too. I want you to be able to make that decision in your head instead of me
Shut
saying it.
Well,
I
I knew
don't-
to turn. I was just really slow
Oh,
to do
okay.
that.
Yep. Basically, anytime something works out, if you're looking to improve, you have to be critical on yourself. You have to self-analyze. I say it pretty much every time, even especially when I win. That's the best time to do it. You don't want to get full of yourself and say, "Oh, I'm perfect. I'm perfection." What you can do is you can shoot them and then cue the cannon, or you can just shoot the cannon. That's also okay. Did you shoot them? You started channeling for a second, unless that was a bug on my screen. I wasn't
That was
sure.
definitely a bug.
Okay. What did you shoot then?
I
see
shot-
their HP is full.
I shot Ezreal or Lulu. I shot one of them and then I queued the cannon.
They
Just
have
as-
max HP, Sam. I
I
see them
queued-
both. at
Unless
max
if I
HP.
canceled the auto.
You probably can't. I saw you have no ammo after. I don't know what you shot. I think you shot a minion that wasn't cannon, because I saw you cue the cannon. That was a full HP melee minion. It takes 2 shots from the turret, and then you shoot it after. You don't shoot it when it's not. You wait for the 2 shots. If your melee or if your minions aren't gonna shoot them, it takes 2 shots and they have like 5% HP, and then you shoot the minion. Don't blind W. Do not. You're using your W's very poorly. You have to hit them with an auto, and you have to get space. You are way too close, and the ADC is able to just jump on you on top of that and get more damage off. It wasn't just Lulu being able to damage you, it was the ADC as well. You need to let that W, you can hover over and see how big that range is. You need to use that at like 30% to 50% range at the minimum. Otherwise, you're gonna get close enough to auto you while you're channeling that, and you're gonna miss too. At longer range, it is harder, but if you line it up properly and you do a little bit predict, don't predict too much with your W. Just a little bit usually is enough. And something like that is where I use a 4 shot on them and then use a Q on a minion.
Okay.
Because your 4 shot does a lot. You get the move speed. Mostly it's free poke, mostly because it does a lot, and also you get the move speed. Plus you also have the fleet footwork on top of that. So it's doubling. Why are you shooting the minion? It's a full HP minion. That one's not a full HP minion, so that one you do need to shoot. But a full HP melee takes 2 hits and then 5% HP. Again, a bit slow on the follow-up. And I whipped that too. Alright, here we go. Let's see if you hit your shots. Shot. Oh, that's too big of a predict. Also, put your cursor, when you're shooting your ulti, put it all the way at the maximum distance. Like, you see the entire edge of where, like, you see the edge of the, you know, the ulti thing? Put your mouse there and aim there. If you aim on top of them, you're gonna miss every time.
Okay.
Because also the aim you do when it's shorter, like when it's closer to you, you have more of an angle for the same amount of movement because obviously it's closer to you, right? So you want to put your mouse, or you can put it like behind them, like a good distance behind them, like maybe like 3 or 4 Ezreals behind Ezreal. You can put your mouse there instead, or you can put at max range. Both those work. Just take some shots off. You see that? You see when you shot your 4 shot, you waited like 2 seconds and you were already reloaded. Jungler's coming. I didn't need a knife, I need exhaust, I think. Scare him off.
An enemy has been slain.
Anyway, your W, after you shoot your 4 shot, you have no ammo, right? And they just took a chunk out. If you shoot your 4 shot and then W, oh, that's not good. I mean, we are full HP, so we can stay. See, like right now, that second after you shot your 4 shot, and they're at a good distance away where they can't gap close and they can't shoot you for free, that's a good time for you to... You want to kite up here, that's safe. This is not safe. You see how you're in the line of the bush?
Yeah.
Same thing with top lane. When you're holding top lane, you kite towards that entrance, towards your tri-bush instead. That's how you do it. It's a harder on red side for bot lane, because they kind of just gotta stand right in front of their tower. But at least there's no bush there for them to hit you. You just stand towards the left too much. Plus, if you stand this here, you're farther away from the tower. You see how the tower's on the right? That means the distance here is like lower. Why didn't be Kindred then? She's a goat. Alright, we have 4 people bot. We're gonna try to do Drake, so shove it in. You want to be present for Drake, and then you can go for a buy, I think, or gank. Well, move. You didn't have control over your shots, so you had to resort to a Q to CS that. You see that?
Yeah.
You're not having any control over your shots. It's very easy with Jhin, because right now you have one attack every, like, 1.5 seconds. XP. Right now you don't have to push this. This wave's gonna slow push you. Shooting it makes it not slow push.
Okay.
I mean, it's still gonna slow push, mostly, but it's gonna be slower. Especially since you're not taking elastic, you're just shooting for no reason. Make sure every shot, you have purpose behind it. You know why you're shooting. You have control. You're not just letting it do it for you. You know what each one is.
You see where Lulu went?
He's... I don't know. I think she's warding the top side or something. Doesn't matter. Remember, move. This is also why I want you to keep your attack move like when you're standing still on. He's in the bush, by the way. You can just shoot him. You see how Lulu's overextended from Ezreal? Ezreal has to blink forward if she wants to if he wants to follow up. That's a perfect time where you can just take free shots.
Yeah.
You have free shots on him and you didn't take it. You're just moving around instead of shooting him. Basically, your range right now, you can just go past max range and then right-click a minion, just see how far your maximum attack range is. I bet you don't have a good grasp of how far that is. Right now, you're too close, I think. Your maximum range should be like right here-ish. A little bit too close. I don't know. I haven't played Jhin in a while. You're playing a short. You're playing a short too. Also, don't right-click champions. Remember, champions attack move. You can just train attack move on minions too. Just attack move like right next to a minion, it will attack that minion. Like that. Instead of right-clicking, just do that from now on until you get a hang of the attack move command.
Okay.
Right now we have free poke on Lulu, especially ganking. He's ganking. That's a non-existent follow-up. Yeah, that was no follow-up there. It's not good. Four did not do it. I can only count to 4. I can only count to 4. Okay. I guess I should have hopped off and shielded. My bad. Whatever.
It's all good.
Oh, I should have exhausted too. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, only attack move. Like, I don't care if you're
if I
trying
sell
to get...
D-Blade, I can get Swifties. Do I sell D-Blade?
No, don't sell your D-Blade. You only sell your D-Blade if you really need to finish an item. Like, really need to finish an item, and that's usually the best time to sell D-Blade is after your 3rd item, where you need the slots. Yeah, Kathy, you want to sit down?
Everything.
You want to sit down, Sunmi? Alright, go eat.
I...
Didn't you, Captain? Was the steak overdone? It was frozen. You have to defrost it, otherwise the insides aren't gonna cook.
It's just way too salty.
The insides weren't gonna cook.
Like, I
Captain,
had
the
steak,
insides.
I had, like oatmeal, like rice.
You want my burger? I was gonna eat that for dinner.
I ate like cereal too. I ate a lot of shit. I'm still hungry. What the fuck?
What did you eat more then?
Yeah, like I shouldn't really be hungry because I already ate them.
That's a good shot on him. Make each shot count.
An enemy has been slain.
That cost you a minion, so I would have taken the minion before I would have shot him, and then you have 4 shots. You shot the cannon for no reason.
Let's click.
Yeah, don't left click. Just use your attack move. I think you might be able to attack move right on top of them. I think, like right on top of a minion might attack them. I'm not sure. I think you can. Just do that from now on. No right clicking. Just train that into your head to use your attack move. You're not using it at all, I bet. I mean, does it work? Can you attack move right on top of them and it attacks them? Does that work? Okay, then just do that from now on. No right clicking at all, unless you're moving. Now you're under tower, so you get free shots. Just make sure you juke it. I would have queued that and used my 4th shot on them. At least you get some poke off. You see how you had no ammo, right? You could take a W, and that's a very comfortable range. They're very far away. They can't hit you at all. That's when you can just take some free poke with your W, and that stun lets you follow up with some shots. Oh, you juke down, and then you juke right back up into the Q. If you pick a direction to juke, you have to follow through in the juke. You can't just move zigzag, because your position is going to stay exactly the same at the beginning and end of the juke.
Yeah, I fucked up.
Do not do that, ever.
I fucked up. I was just going back and forth, and I looked down to see if I had heal.
Oh, if you pick a direction to juke, you have to commit to it, because chances are they're gonna aim center mass, and if you just stand in place by juking down and then straight back up to your original position, you're gonna eat it every time. Kevin, look, I have 4 assists. Sam also has 4 assists. Leech. Kevin, I have some really long nose hair. Just take the wave, push it out, and then you can go to trade. Just move towards it though. You stood still for way too long there. I run to it.
Towered them.
What? No, we only have a shutdown. Okay.
No,
We're gonna have to
like,
give if you don't show up. Oh shit, you're right.
Sam, you gotta hurry it up, man.
Yep. Alright, they're on it right now. Who's jumping over? Shoot that. Don't step too close. I have no ulti, by the way. Alright, do we get it? Oh, we did not get it. Okay. Yeah, he had to seal there. You had to keep tethering, and I think he did an okay job there. It's mostly because they didn't chase you at all. They kind of just kept on attacking the dragon. So I can't really criticize that. That was mostly them being dumb. He's Garen. Garen's blue. He's good. He's named Dr. Yum Yum's PhD. I thought he'd be a Mundo main. Yeah. Alright, we get a free pick on him. He's gonna flash over. Yeah, a bit too late on the stun. If you want to make sure he's running a straight line, and you want to make sure he doesn't get out with the flash, you can just do that.
Oh no, he's dead.
He's getting jumped on. Oh, he gets one. He turns on the second one. He turns on the second one. Ulti. He has no He did the false sword thing and it didn't go off, so he should have his ulti back up in 5 seconds. I guess 5 seconds wasn't fast enough. Because he ultied him, but he died. But so he get his cooldown back, but I guess that wasn't fast
What are you
enough.
talking about?
Garen top, he almost did V1.
Oh, I
He got
didn't see
one.
shit.
He used his ulti, but he died to ignite, I assume, so he got his cooldown back. But you have to like wait 5 seconds before you can actually use it again. So like he wasn't able to ulti Kha'Zix, I guess. It felt like 5 seconds. Team's literally just Garen Kindred. You see,
Your team has destroyed a
Kindred's
turret.
doing rapid fire. That's weird. Also, since both our bots are staying bot, usually you go. Let me sweep that first. Let me sweep it. Alright, you can shoot him. Make sure you tap it. Uh-oh. Okay. Kite. Okay, you should have kited down instead of into it. You can see the direction he's facing and where the thing's gonna come out. By the way, you have to wait for the shot. You don't do nearly enough damage to pop like a half HP melee, as you can see. You don't prep it, take the last hit only. Okay, follow up. That's way too late on that. Also, if you had Gale Force up, I would have Gale Force into shooting, like with your autos, instead of
that's
going
right,
through the ulti.
that's right.
Hold on to the ulti. Gale Force 4 shots a finisher. Gale Force normal shots also a finisher. Harvest, it makes it even easier. So that you'd leave, if you want a hard shove, you leave that minion at like Q death range, and then you prep the second minion if you have all the time in the world. Also, you can prep the casters easier. You can shoot the caster once and then shoot the second caster, and all you need to do is prep those two and then Q, and then your Q juice up damage will be enough to kill the third caster and do a lot of damage at cannon. So if you need a prep, you should prep the casters. Or if you need prep melees, it takes like 3 autos before you can do it, so it's not easy to prep like melees. But usually you try to get 2 minions low enough, and then you can do a bunch of damage. Ideally you do it in order, like so like that, and then it can jump to the back line instead of dying.
Enemy has been slain.
And you go for the lowest HP one. They're all top. Ezreal's... oh, he's not gonna kite. I didn't see it. Since we see 3 people top, I wanted you to greet for bot camps, like his bot camp. Late.
Scared got one of them.
We saw the jungler there, and we didn't see the support and mid, and that was it. And I think we could deal with support mid.
Hey, what's that one on you?
What? I have 1 CS. That means I killed 1
Shut
minion.
down.
Creep score. Supports aren't supposed to kill minions on me. All you do is just, you know... I mean, unless you have shoulder guards or relic shield, you can kill minions, but like for the most part you don't. All you do is just like, just poke the enemy. That's it, really. Are you consciously working on putting the movement in between each shot? I see you moving, but I don't see you moving with purpose. You're just moving like in a circle. That's good as a start to get the habit down. But now I want you to try to, you know what? No, just continue moving in a circle or just randomly. It's okay. Just train that in your head first, and then start worrying about keeping yourself in range of minions or keeping yourself mostly against champions. Focus on that after. You can just fight this guy. It's 2v1. You can just take him easy. And my ulti on. Just walk up, shoot him. Shoot him. Okay, we don't get him, I guess. Damn. A bit too late. Ooh, got there first. I don't want to see you hesitating when you see an opportunity like that. There's gonna be a 2v1 against him. You're going for minions, you queued a minion first and you hesitated.
I was worrying about his Q and I'm slow to that.
He doesn't have a slow. He builds his slow item third.
No, I'm talking about I'm slow, so it took me like way too long to get back on track.
Destroyed an inhibitor.
At least I felt like that.
We can't end here. They just take the inhibitor and go Baron. That's what I knew. Or reset since they're low. Garen can heal up. Oh, Kindred had
Do
to
I go
live
mid or
before
do I push out bot?
Mid. You're saying bot too long. It's only okay because their bots also bot for some reason all the time, but like ideally you go mid after the first tower dies.
Okay.
That's gonna be your rule of thumb.
Lay down.
An ally has been slain.
We get him, Garen. Garen gets free kill. You see how Garen's movement is non-existent? He just stood still. He wasn't like following the Kha'Zix, so he's able to get out and he has to ulti him to finish him. Unless he doesn't need it. Doesn't get it. He gets a slow off and he gets out. Perfect. There's 4 people on topside jungle and they're coming for you, Sam. Run away. Especially when they have vision of you. Kill Warden, weapon. So that's 4 people topside. Sylas, Lulu, and Ezreal. They're both mid. I mean, you could greed that. Maybe. I still see a missing Sylas. Oh, and also they're stronger. I wanted to go for the Ezreal because I know it's free kill. It's 2v1, but like their bot is better than our bot. So go eat something! You want my burger? You can have my burger, Sunmi. Okay, then have some cereal or something. You see, I kited backwards. You just got lucky the max range was that. You didn't kite horizontally at all. There. Oh, we get him though, right? We get him? No? Oh, okay. Up to you if you shoot him, I guess. This is also why you get blue trinket. Do you have blue trinket in your build, Sam?
Oh, what the fuck? I got it.
I exhausted him though, so he can't kill you. Also, you stood way too close. You should have spaced further out backwards.
Yeah.
You're at like 50% of your range. I feel like I'm just gonna max E instead. I'm not remembering to press my Q. I basically never press my Q anyway because of, like, you know, I play AFK Yuumi instead of actual Yuumi. You're way too far. You're not even close to being in auto range to do that. Especially in Garen's position, you're pretty free to do that. Get him, Garen. Chop him down. Do your old lumberjack. Oh, you can't go in. Get him, Garen. Justice! Alright, chop it down. Chop, chop. You want to play Yuumi instead so I can cast on me? Huh? It's really easy.
Can you make me french
Oh.
fries? Serious?
There were like none left. What? I had to eat it with my. You ate my steak. Captain, you could just wait until tomorrow. I would have cooked both if you wanted both tomorrow.
Your steak
What?
and my french fries was I bought that. Like,
Oh,
you bought that.
I didn't know that. I'm pretty sure I went friend shopping last time we went shopping with mobs with me. I'm almost certain.
I made another run
You did?
after my therapy
Oh.
to get my own groceries.
But like it wasn't a lot of French fries. It was like
Care.
very small amount.
It's still enough.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sunny. My
I
bad.
hate
Wait, Sunny, why couldn't you wait till tomorrow so I can cook your steak tomorrow? Whatever. Let me see if E is viable. It's like, that might be peaceful. I want to see you pushing more than me failing to poke, pretty much. Let's see. What's the pick rate? Oh, it's at a... Oh, holy shit! Emax is actually more popular than Qmax? Never mind. Oh my god.
Oh,
Holy shit, really? I didn't know. It's at 55% pick rate, 52.3% win rate. Qmax is at 25% pick rate, 51.5% win rate. So that's like a whole
didn't know
1% rate.
he
And
takes a shit
double.
ton of mana.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Okay, I guess I'm gonna Emax. I was playing meta, apparently. Oh, no, I wasn't, because I was maxing W second instead. But W second max is also viable. You know what? I'm gonna go maximum lazy build. I'm just gonna go E and then W. It also
Okay.
synergizes better because Jin gets a buttload of attack damage. You know, his attack speed scales with his damage,
Yeah.
and he's just more damage flat because he doesn't get any more attack speed aside from level ups. So, yeah, I think just my normal lazy Yumi build is actually meta for Jin, and probably meta for a bunch of other ADCs too. It's crazy. They get more water. Right, you know what? I'm gonna make my icon. I don't know what other icon I can get though. Maybe the minion icon. Like this. Oh, there's some Poro icon, so the gay pride Poro icon, I can go that one. Could go Carnival Teemo 2015.
By the way, that CS:GO skin that you got on the M4A1 looks fucking dope.
Yeah, it is dope. It's also dopely expensive too.
Yeah, I figured. You know what I'm saying? I like the snake.
Yeah, I like the gold. I like gold, black, white. That is literally is excellent. They
Yeah.
pair so well together. I got like basically the skin wear rating. It's based on a float value. You know what floats are, Sam?
No.
It's just a number, basically, like a really big number. So like it's a percentage of one, so it's like 0.0 whatever. So like the floats for minimal wear goes from 0.7 to 0.15, right? So the lower floats are better. And once you hit 0.07 factory new, which is the highest wear rating, like the best looking one, those floats are from 0 to 0.07. So I got a 0.1, which was selling for like maybe $5 to $10 more than the other ones, which are all like 0.14. So I got basically a factory new skin for like $50 less, which is nice.
Doubt is the greatest enemy.
SEO. Hey, what the fuck? I don't even know that champion. Forgot she existed. Cassio.
Cassiopeia?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's basically an ADC mid that gives you carpal tunnel. Like, you know how Evelyn has to mash her Qs?
Yeah.
Basically Cassio, all her damage is in her E, which like spits out like a dart, basically. Or not a dart, it spits out like a claw that like it's like a point and click auto, except you gotta mash your E. And you have that like every second, and when you get your haste high, you get it every half second. So you just mash that when you poison them and it DPSs them down. But it has like no cooldown basically. I don't like it.
I do want to say I really appreciate this, and I'm actually
Why?
having a good time. I know I'm shit, but like I don't know. I'm happy. I
Yeah.
guess.
No problem.
I do appreciate it. The struggle is I don't know. Like I'm still debating whether I want to play this game if there's not an event on.
All right. I don't think I will be though.
I don't think I can do it without an event. Because like I don't get enough for just playing. I don't love this game enough without getting shit. And it's like I'm at a point where like I'm not leveling up as fast and like I'm not getting shit. So I would say like,
I
don't get me
feel
wrong.
like this game is best
the
enjoyed
game.
with a break, so you can actually enjoy it. You're
Because I was
constantly
gonna say
playing
with
game, you're
this
gonna get
game,
burnt
it's
out
like
fast.
I would say like I would say like 50% of my enjoyment's coming from getting shit from this game, and the other 50 is actually playing the game. But I will say I'm biased because it's like I love getting shit in game. Like it like instantly makes the game better when there's like shit that you can get. Even better if there's upgrades. I mean, this game has upgrades. Like I guess level ups.
Also has people upgrades of you getting better. I think that's way more
Well, no,
satisfying.
I'm just saying, just in general, because I would say like those are games that I tend to enjoy.
Give me a piece. Oh, sorry, cut you off. I gotta get one.
No, it's all good.
Hi, Mama. I would help you with your puzzle after Sam's done. Not that family time alone. I feel bad. I don't know. I wanted to though.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. "30 seconds until minions spawn." Minions have spawned.
Oh shit. Oh, I'm late. My bad.
So, who wants to be my best friend? Look, I know you're already my best friend.
Let me turn on RTX voice. That's better. Not audiobook anymore. I think that's better. Practice your movement. That's not enough movement. You see how you're waiting around for like a second? Early on, your autos are gonna be like slower instead of like 1.5 seconds. Right now you're at 0.63. So you know what? What's point? What?
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh wait, I'm slowed? Okay, I guess we're just gonna die. Oopsie. I couldn't jump on you and give you the shield, but man, I don't think that would have saved you anyway. Because a slow counts as a CC. I thought it was hard CC that makes me not able to jump, but I guess a slow count, or at least glacial. Oh, so 0.63. No. 1 divided by 0.63. Yeah, so you have to you have 1.58 seconds, so 1.5 seconds roughly in between each auto of movement that you can do. So like just pretend the timer in your head goes from 1.5 seconds as you level up to like past lane phase. It's gonna be like 1 second every auto. I think when you're maxed. It's like alright, so like past lane phase you have 1.25, so like 1.25 seconds to move. During lane phase, you have 1.5 seconds to move, and like at the end game when you're like level 18, what level you get up to? 16? Is it 8? I don't remember. Oh, I guess I can count the pips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, what is your 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 plus 12 is 18. Wait, what? 9 plus 12? Can I count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this also has 5, not 6. So 10, 13... 10, 13, so 9. What? Oh, you get 1 level on spawn, because this is playing Yumi, it's not a normal champion. God, this is messing with my head. Anyway, level 18, it's fucking level 18. When you hit level 18, you have 1 attack a second. But for the most part, you're gonna have 1.5 to 1.25 health, or attacks every second. I meant movement per second, Jesus. Anyway, your timer in your head should be 1.5 seconds. That's how long you have to move before you auto again. This is why I suggest Jhin, because it makes it so easy to tell, because you don't need to be fast with it, you can be very slow, because it's extremely slow. Okay, nice. Perfect. We get the second one. Keep on chasing. Make sure you move after you shoot.
We knocked him
Use your aim move so you don't have to right click them. Uh-oh. Be careful, you can finish you off. Oh, unfortunate. Minions finished you, I think.
Should have won to the bush.
Yeah, that would have de-aggroed you, but I think it was too risky to chase when she wasn't low enough for your 4-shot to kill. Oh shit, seriously? They're gonna dive me?
Oh, and book.
Are you gonna move on? You can do it. I believe in you. Right? Okay, I guess I might have to deal with him. Unless... Okay, he gets it. Yeah, go for it. Oh, okay, it's not then. It's fine, I gotta buy.
They're never gonna see us coming. Today we are destroyers.
Man, I have never heard Yumi's voice before, because I always play Muto when I play Yumi. Oh, too slow on that. Twitch is mid. You can just crash it. Twitch is mid. You can just crash it. Twitch is mid. Twitch has been mid for the past 30 seconds.
Oh, I thought you said he's going to crash.
I said
like...
you can crash it because Twitch is mid. You see? Look,
Okay,
look, they're
my
getting
bad.
angry because he's mid.
Misinterpretation.
Oh, you shouldn't need to do that. You should be able to use your eyes and see it.
Because I look, no, I did look mid. And I'm like, yeah, he's probably gonna crash it.
No, I meant like if you see him mid, that means he's not bot. That means no ADC bot. That means support can farm. Oh, they're switching? No way. There's no way. They're running double mage bot. Oh, you're dead.
Dead. I'm on it. Starting to
Overextended. Don't overextend. Don't think there's nothing you can do. The thing you can do is not be in that situation in the first place.
Well, yeah. I was gonna say, I was thinking about burning flash, but I don't get out.
Yeah, no, you don't get out.
Is it time to save the world again?
Ugh. Oh, Zarath is trading now? What? I don't know what's happening. Oh, he's just catching the wave, I think.
Enemy killing spree. Shut down.
Now, there's two people there. Diana's right on Gromp right now, Sam. Gromp. Ari's there. Kite towards the tower, please. Don't kite towards you. That's where they want you. They want you in between the towers. If you're on tower, you're safe. Or they have to dive you. Don't ever kite up. I know they're dumb. The second I go for a dive and they start kiting towards their tier 2 tower right in between there, and they're just free kills at that point. Don't do that. Like, remember yesterday? Try not to be clickbait, Sam. That was so funny. I like how they have those awards after the game's over. They didn't used to have that. AP? No, he's not. I still have to stack my mana flow. Stack that. Remember, Twitch has short range. You also have short range, but like you're getting lose that trade. And you're standing in the poison thing, so he's stacking it on you, and he's just gonna gun you down now. It's a very bad trade. You can't take that. You're standing in his poison screen thing, which slows you. So that means you can't get in range to hit him as easily.
I didn't know there was
And
a
you can't
stacking
kite
code. I
back.
thought it was just a slow.
It stacks poison on you, and then when he maxes out the poison, his like E, which does damage based on how much stacks of poison you have, will do
Okay.
a lot more. If he's not building AP, his poison won't do much. Obviously, stacks up, so if you can avoid it, which you definitely could have, you should. But mostly it's the E damage, which needs it to be stacked to do a lot. That's if he's building AD. If he's building AP, his poison stacks scale. So his poison true damage does a buttload, but he's not building AP. So it's not as much. I mean, it's still noticeable, more than 0, but you're gonna have to take that last hit. See how minions were beating it up and it wasn't at exactly half HP? You do not need to shoot there though. You only take last hits. Now you need to take the last hit. Too late. Because there's one running towards tower, you gotta take the last hit now. You shot the wrong one. Oh no, you didn't actually shoot the wrong one.
An ally has been slain.
I would have queued immediately after. If you see 2 low HP minions, Jhin does not have enough rate of fire. Most ADCs will not have enough rate of fire early to take both, so you're gonna have to use an ability on the other one. So you could choose to use the force shot on Ahri. Be careful with Twitch out. You're gonna die now. You see how you use your W there? I want you instead just moving and shooting. That does more damage than your W, and your W is very risky, and he can shoot you the whole time you're channeling your W. Never don't. Unless they're a safe distance away, like half your W range, which is like half your screen or almost your entire screen away. I say like half your screen away is a good rule of thumb. No, half like 0.75 of your screen away should be the best rule of thumb for how far you want to start shooting. So like your current range to the tower, that's like a very safe range for you to take a shot because they can't walk up and shoot you fast enough before you wind up. Don't use it any closer. If you're doing it closer, you're gonna get shot and you're gonna lose. Or you're gonna miss and you'll lose even harder.
An ally has been slain. Shut down.
You will learn what beauty
Double kills.
I want you to move after each shot. Also, that corner's not a good place. You want to put it there. Just like right in front of the bushes, like on both sides. Just make like a wall, like 2 layers of traps like that. Not that close, like maybe this close. Just like as close as you can get. So you have 2 distinct layers of traps. They have to walk through all of it. And mostly the slow will keep them from ganking. The damage usually doesn't go off, is usually for the slow and the vision. If you need the vision. Bonus points if you're safe, like if you're far away from the enemy bot lane, you can get a free W off and try to like nail them with that so they can eat the damage from the trap. By the way, we don't win these trades. We don't win these trades, I think.
How does he have that?
He's
long range?
insanely strong. He has 5 kills. He has his completed Blade of the Ruin King. He has his ultimate
No,
ability
but
of
how
any
is his
place
range
stacking.
that long?
It's his ultimate ability. It doubles his range, I think.
Oh.
He's short range
damn.
otherwise, but when he uses ultimate, he gets the really big range. Also, you died 6 times to him, and I died
No,
twice.
I know
He's
I know
finished
he's
item.
strong.
You
I
don't
just
win. You're chasing
he just
after
has
him
that
instead of running
range.
away. That's not what you do for someone who's gonna murder you. You don't get closer to the person who's gonna kill you.
My thought process was he was running away. If I could get one auto off and then ulti.
I don't think you understand how strong he is, Sam.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Even now. Also, he's level 7 and we're level 5. Or you're level 6, I'm level 5. Oh, he's level 8 now. So he has item lead and two things. We're just gonna die again, I guess. Let's disengage if you can. Remember, fight and run if you can, but looks like you're just gonna die.
Has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed. An enemy has been slain.
Try not to overextend and stuff without vision. We know that turret's gonna die there. That means you retreat back before turret actually dies. So you're gonna have to give that. Otherwise, you see what happens. You die.
Yeah.
Right? I don't even think Ahri needed to do that. Ahri just made it like extremely easy. But like, I think Twitch could have just stealthed. He gets faster move speed. Just walks up, puts the slow behind you. You can't escape anymore, and then he just guns you down. It's like you don't put yourself in that situation to begin with. That was the first mistake. Don't tank minions. You're tanking minions. You don't want to do that. You just let this wave crash. Right? You can also just shove and then show mid or something or just group up. You don't need to wait for it to crash into tower. Like, this is if really nothing's happening on the map. This is when you can hold a freeze in front of your tier 2 so they can't farm. But like 99% of the times I want you just shoving the side wave as fast as you can and then just running to your team, because that's going to be the most use. Plus you have 2 people, it's not just you doing this. Right? So you see how there's 4 people mid and we're bot doing nothing.
Has been slain.
Oh, that's 3 people mid. Anyway, you see how we got a free death there instead of being able to actually do a team fight or something. That's why I want you shoving. If you have to side wave, shove as fast as you can and then go. Otherwise, I just want you mid. I mean, generally you should just be mid to begin with and just constantly grouped. You're playing ADC, you gotta be with the team. You're a solo ADC in a solo lane, you know what I see in my head? I see a free walking 300 gold bag. That's what I see. And I'll beeline it towards you. So again, I think that's another overextend. Knowing Lyssandra's point and clicks, not point and click CC. Oh, she has her point and click with her ulti on top of her claw and W CC, where she can get on top of you and then CC the area around her. So that you should not be stepping up there at all. Just don't.
Shut down.
Means Wukong can carry maybe. It's literally on him. That's our entire team. It's just Wukong. If I was playing right, I would be on him, or after late phase, I'd 100% be on him, but I need to spectate, that's more important. Remember, don't overextend. That guy overextended. Right now you're overextending, so don't face check, don't face check. Oh, that's very risky. Diana's in that bush, you put a trap there, whoop de fucking do, she dashed on you and murders you, that's what happens.
Okay,
So don't do that, no, you can't do that, you're not playing a beefy frontliner who might survive, you get 1 popped. You're playing a squishy person. Just play like you're playing mid. You did miss cannon there to run for nothing. Really? I'd want to shove the wave as you move. You're moving for like 5 seconds and you're not attacking at all. And right now you're overextended. You see how you ran straight past a minion to get there? You can auto attack in between that. It takes like a quarter of a second to shoot your shot. Right? That's another attack and move thing where you can farm the wave as you run towards it. There's basically nothing stopping you. Also, do you take the lower health minion there? You take that minion or you don't? You're too far away. You see, I had to move into range and you couldn't do that. Don't get in. He didn't take that in and kill you? What is he smoking? Oh my god. You should have just took that in and then just stunned and then boom, you're dead. Very surprised. Not enough cojones on that guy. Nice. I need to shoot him, I think. I mean, he's level 10. We're level 7? Oh, we're level 8 now? Also, did you just cue the, like, half-health cannon? He's not taking that in either. What is that skin? That skin's nice. Porcelain Lysandra, I like it. You'd have to soften that up. You can't get that one. You had to soften that one up. Right now, you don't need to be last hitting under tower, you can just be shoving and then going bot. Because you see that Twitch, he's gonna get a free tower. I mean, he was on it for like a good amount of time. And he's just gonna get out now. Yeah. I mean, did you see Twitch? Basically, after lane, don't think about last hitting, just think about grouping with your team. That's infinitely more important. Oh, I got him. Okay. I'm saying we're tied for kills. I have a better KDA than you. Whoa. Oh, that's funny. Also, you're queuing way too early. Your Q does not... It does like 35% AD ratio. So if you're not getting the first execute, your Q's not going to do any damage.
Oh.
Right? Are you sitting on a lot of gold? Because you see the minion wave mid, right? You see you can't really collect that, so you could have taken a reset and then run there. Might be a little bit faster too, especially with the gates. I wanted you to have more movement there. I mean, you did move a little bit, but I don't think it was enough distance and time either. At least you're putting in the commands, but like it's not enough. You have one. I mean, what's your attack speed right now? Yeah, 0.75. So you're at like 1.5 seconds, like 1.4 seconds now. Just think in your head, 1.5 seconds. That's my move time in between
Try
each
to be
shot.
quicker with it.
Well, I mean, longer duration and quicker on the startup on your movement. Once a shot leaves your barrel, you don't have to let the shot hit the target. You can start moving once it's gone. Like, once you hear the gunshot go off, it goes bang, you can start moving. I mean, your projectile's kind of fast, but, like, you don't need to let it impact. You don't need to follow through. It's not like you're swinging a golf club or something. Practice shooting and moving backwards right now. Practice cutting it. That's why I like doing, especially on this wave. So that way you don't have to let turret soften up. You have bullets, you can use them. Right? Practice kiting backwards. Every time I see a wave coming at me, I just kite backwards and shoot. It's the right move, first of all, because
blue buff right
you're
now.
farming.
Dominating.
Yeah, you're farming. No, he's not on the blue buff, actually.
An ally has been slain.
Is Wukong a mana issue? I don't know. No, he already has a blue buff. You see how you're standing still? You're standing still for like a second. You're moving for like maybe half a second, but you have a full second after before you can shoot again. Honestly, I'd rather have you move too much rather than not enough. You see how you stopped for a second there because you thought you had to have your reload? No. Also, you always auto Q. Don't use your Q. Your Q does much less damage than your auto. It does like a third. It does like 30% damage. Plus it can't crit, so it does even less. You can just reset and go top instead of running top. Running top, you're running blind through a jungle, right? I mean, you're too late on the reset. You have to stick to one or the other. Xerath's just gonna die. You can't greed for this wave, Sam. You can't greed for this wave. He's taking inhibitor now, and you just gave him inhibitor. Instead of us having a chance at test. I think he probably still kills us anyway. He's on 2 items and Berserker Creeps, and we're on like 1 item. So he gets the free inhibitor because you didn't commit to either of them. Instead, you greeted for the wave. And half committing either doesn't get you anything. Oh my god. Dead. He kills us anyway. I thought he would. Well, I guess he's just gonna end. I guess we want to be partying about this. Alright, Xerath, it's up to you, baby.
So what I'm thinking, so Friday, I'll set up my stream, and then I'll look at my VODs, what's it called, I'll compare them every, like, well, it depends on how much I play during the week. Like, if I have an average week, like, I'll compare it every couple of days, but if I'm, like, busy that week, I'll just compare from weekend to weekend.
You also watch my VODs if you forget sometimes.
No, I'm gonna, like, be on the stream and shit, and upload it to YouTube. I also need to create a YouTube channel.
Your turret has been destroyed.
But yeah, and that's how I'll do it. Looking over my VODs. But I'm not gonna look at my VODs every single day because that would drive me fucking insane, and I don't have the patience for that. To be frank.
Honestly, you don't have to watch your VODs. I do it mostly for ego stroking. I mean, I don't watch it anymore. I used to watch it like when I cared more. But man, I don't watch it anymore. Anyway. Wait, are you intending on playing by yourself instead? Because if you don't have me there to tell you directly, you might come to very bad and wrong conclusions.
The only time I play by myself is like if I'm free Saturday morning or Sunday morning. But honestly, probably not. I don't see myself playing this game because I'm really trying to build up good habits and kind of reset before my bad habits get bad.
Right now you're overextending again. You have to burn flash to get out, and I have to burn my ult to make sure you don't die. Wukong was not hovering you. You have to look on the minimap. He walked past to go to invade their bot side.
Yeah.
So that's a huge overextend. You're lucky you had flash on. Like, I mean, losing that resource bad enough. You're overextending against sit under tower. You're at the strength where you sit under tower or you die. You see how Twitch can go invisible? So you see? If you stayed for more than a second there, you die. You sit under tower, that's all you can do. You can't do anything else. You group with the team. I haven't seen you group once with the team. That has not happened. We haven't had a single team fight I was present for. They're gonna get a free Baron off this. Because Wukong died. He's our entire team.
Think I can ulti this?
Oh, maybe. I mean, that'd be the craziest ulti of the century. I think you'd have to use your 3 shots. Oh no, you'd have to just use your first shot. 4 shots the best one. Oh, did you hit it? I think it went high. Did it go high? I was about to say I want you ulti earlier so you use your fourth shot to steal instead of your first one. Because your first
take
three
it too
shots do
fast.
less damage than your fourth
You know,
shot.
I know the fourth shot. If you're gonna steal it, use your fourth shot, but they gun it down too quick.
Yeah, I know. Were you not in range? Because I felt like you were in range. I mean, do you
No.
want to go next or no?
Yeah, we can go next.
Yes? Okay.
Definitely. Yeah. So I'm gonna head to bed now, but
Alright.
what's it called? But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. What's gonna come, or what's gonna come of this? But yeah, I don't think I can. I don't think I can play this game. Maybe I'll do like 3 games, or like 2 games a week when there's not an event. But I can't play this game like
I'm playing 0.
if there's not an event, just so I don't completely go lose my skills or it's like relearning shit again. But it would just be trying to keep my skill the same. Cause like I said, I still enjoy the game, but like there's a huge aspect of me actually getting shit. Or
Uh-huh.
like
Do you want to 1v1? Please.
I'm gonna get shit on.
Oh, please. Please.
No.
I'll play you Jin. You just
What's
for
it
the
called?
ego. Come on.
I'll 1v1. We'll 1v. How about this? We'll 1v1 at the first of every month starting